Hello again, you magnificent people. Welcome back to HemingwayLand.com, your source for quality, affordable land in the states of New Mexico and Hawaii. This is our preview, our weekly preview of all the properties going live on the website for tomorrow, Friday, Janvier 22, 2021. Busy week, crazy busy week this past week of sales. We are over 50 sales so far for this month, and we're only about 21 days in, 53 sales, something like that. So you guys are keeping us busy. We very much appreciate it, and a lot of return customers this month. And for those of you who've been paying attention to the website, you know we're rapidly selling out of Tres Piedras, Carson Estates, and even Rio Rancho. And as you can imagine, I'm working on it. I'm trying to get more for in those regions because I keep getting calls and emails and requests. Whatever the case, great thanks to all the buyers who are buying up all the land out there, making my life a little difficult. We appreciate it. In Rio Rancho this past week, sold land to Stone and Samaj. Thank you to them. In Hawaii, returning customer Blair swooped in, picked up that new Hawaii property we listed last week, roughly about, 4 hours after it went live. Thanks to Blair. And in Taos County, guys, the list this week includes Allison, Dominic, Jason, Helena, Michael, Lance, Jeff, Sarah M., Sarah K., Floyd, Daniel, and returning customers Gary, Harold, Abby, and Denise. Your business, as always, guys, is greatly appreciated. So, thank you to all of them. Let's get to the new properties this week. Going live tomorrow, we have properties in, ba-boom, Luna County. So, I'm going to explain this, guys, and this is going to be tedious. Bear with me. Don't fall asleep. We have 2 listings. Each listing has 2 lots in it. Perhaps you're thinking those lots are adjacent. They're not. They're very close together, and to the naked eye, they will appear adjacent. They do not, however, share a legal boundary. There's a legal easement between them. So this one is 1 acre total. It's 2 half-acre lots. And this one is 1.5 acres total. It's 2 3/4 acre lots. Both of these, however, are very close to one another. So we did one video. We posted it on both listing pages. Both of them are being sold for $3,500. The A property has power at the lot line, and it has underground utilities relatively close. I'm not quite certain if the underground utilities would service that lot. But the C property has power at both lot lines, and it has underground utilities at the lot line servicing homes and businesses within that region. So honestly, between me, you, and the wall, I think the C property is a little scooch better here. Whatever the case, both of these are located. Now, guys, just bear with me on this because the pin on the map on Google keeps appearing and reappearing all night. Whatever the case, the C properties are right here. They have legal access here along Rose is the one lot. Barbara is the legal access for the other lot. And the A property sits just over here on Carnelian. Carnelian is the legal access for one of these. And Holloway, a road you can't see, is the legal access for the other. And, of course, there are legal easements between them, which is why I'm saying that they are not adjacent, okay? But they're very, very close. Whatever the case, I do think there is some merit in listing properties like this. I get so many calls and emails to this effect of like, well, I'll buy anything that's close to it. Is there anything close? And then I have to kind of review the list with people. So we'll see if this one works. If it doesn't, I understand. We'll wait about 90 days. We'll relist these as 4 individual lots if that's what it takes. But I do think this will appeal to you guys. And as I said, I do think there is some merit in this. Whether you are a casual investor looking to buy one, resell, lease the other to someone, or if you've got a family, you got adult children, you want them, living close to you, or you've got some parents who are getting up in age and you want them close to you. Having 2 lots like this, again, basically adjacent, I think is a benefit. Whatever the case, out here in Deming, you are, by the way, I didn't point this out, but you're right above the I-10. You're right in the I-10 corridor here in Deming. So these are not the typical Deming Ranchettes lots, which are usually down here somewhere. These are right up here within the heart of this sort of 15,000 population strong city. Very close here to the Walmart Supercenter, the Deming Municipal Airport. North Gold Ave, which of course turns into a highway that'll take you to Silver City. The Hatch Highway right here, which will take you just north of the 25. Just south of Salem, but a little bit shy of Truth or Consequences and Elephant Butte Lake. And of course, both of these listings that we have are roughly about an hour west of Las Cruces. So they're really in the heart of a pretty active area. There's a lot to do out here. And as you can see, both of these have roads that are going to be easily driven, easily navigated by any vehicle type. Here's the aforementioned power at the lot line. The next photo shows the underground utilities that are servicing this region. I should mention city utilities are available to houses out here. I'm not entirely certain how, because I don't see water lines, I don't see water meters, but I also don't see wells on these properties. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Anyway, the point is, nice flat buildable land. Obviously, you can put down some kind of mobile or modular home here. The covenant suggests that there's a 6-month time limit to build. So once you break ground, six months from that. But really, my guess is that you have a lot of freedom out here. The covenants don't stipulate much aside from minimum square footage, 1,200 on whatever you build or park on these lots. And whatever you're building out here should be at least 1 story, no larger than 1 story. But aside from that, they really don't dictate all that much. A lot of, logical, reasonable, good neighbor covenants. And you can kind of get a sense a little bit of what the region looks like out here. As you can see, there's some development around you, some homes, etc. And of course, the town of Deming, where this is situated, is very close by, the developed region out here by the highway. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so take a look at those tonight, guys. Also going live on the website this week, we've got another, yes, guys, another listing in Hawaii County. That's 2 in 2 weeks. We're breaking records here for photography in Hawaii. Whatever the case, this one, HIHI 12942, also 1 acre, like last week, also located in Ocean View Estates. This one, it should be noted, guys, has paved road access like pretty much everything in that subdivision. Power, however, not at the lot line, roughly about 500 feet away. If we bring this up on a map, of course, I'll have a video on it tonight. Nearest power sits right here at the corner of Marlin and Mahi Mahi. This is where the subject property is, and it is, if we right-click and measure distance, you'll see Google backs me up on this, roughly 500 feet to power. So probably not difficult to get extended. And from what I've seen of Helco, that's the utility company that services that region, it seems like they are, rapidly kind of building up each road in that area. So I wouldn't be surprised if they do have plans to outfit that road with power. If they don't, however, you can get it extended or you can utilize solar power, which actually a number of people do within this region and within Hawaii County itself. That's obviously a more and more popular alternative these days. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so here, of course, are pictures of the land. As with all the properties out here in Ocean View Estates, you've got ocean views, hence the name. And of course, these are consisted of a sort of lava rock and ojai tree consistency. So like all the lots out here, you'll have to come in and bulldoze. But of course, there is relaxed zoning laws out here. So once you do actually build what you want to build out here, you will have the freedom with that, whether it's a yurt, an RV, a tiny home, a shipping container home. This subdivision also does not have an HOA. They have a nonprofit that kind of tries to build up the region, tries to have like community outreach events and attract business to the area, but not a formal HOA, no charges, no covenants, no restrictions, etc. And as noted, the zoning in Hawaii generally supports, green, sustainable living, alternative lifestyles, things like that. So generally, there's a lot of freedom out here, and the stuff that a lot of people, things like this get built out here as well when there's no zoning. But the point is that you can do things out here that you can't do in other places. The permitting's a lot less. The regulations are a lot less strict. So on and so forth. And then, oh, hey, look, we've got the drone photos right here. So I will let you review this one, guys, on your own time, as always. Finally, we're back in New Mexico. We've got... This is as good as it gets, guys. We've got 3 new lots going live this week in Tres Piedras Estates. They're actually not new. What they are is we had listed these about 2 months ago. And then I'll save you the long story, but basically there was a clerical error with the county, and we had to kind of go through that. So the purple lots that are on the spreadsheet, they've been on the spreadsheet now for about 2 months. They're actually going live on the website tonight. So these 3 lots will be available again. We are otherwise completely sold out in Tres Piedras Estates. And I will confess that we are also selling out rapidly in Carson Estates. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 lots left out of the original roughly 70-something that we purchased back in November. I'll have you guys know that we're in the process of getting more properties in Tres Piedras and way more in Carson Estates. We're going to have like another 30 lots in Carson, another like 6 in Tres Piedras. They're on the docket for February, but it's very likely that we're otherwise going to sell out between now and the time that those get listed. So... subscribe to the email blast, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and you will be alerted whatever Friday in February those end up premiering on the site. Anyway, guys, as always, thanks for watching. We'll have property-specific videos up on each of those aforementioned listing pages, Luna County and Hawaii. You can take a look at those tonight and get more details on those. And, yeah, as always, guys, thanks for your business. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Greatly appreciated. And we'll see you in next week's videos. Bye-bye.